Natalie Wood, an actress of extraordinary talent and beauty, captivated audiences from an early age. She starred in classic films such as West Side Story, Rebel Without a Cause, and Miracle on 34th Street. However, her life was tragically cut short on November 29, 1981, when she drowned under mysterious circumstances off the coast of Catalina Island, California. The circumstances surrounding her death have been a topic of speculation and intrigue for decades, as questions linger about what truly happened on that fateful night. In this video, we delve into the tragic death of Natalie Wood. Early life and career. Natalie Wood was born Natalia Nikolaevna Zakharenko on July 20, 1938, in San Francisco, California. Her parents were Russian immigrants, and her mother, Maria, was determined that Natalie would become a star. Maria's intense ambition led to Natalie's early introduction to the world of acting. At the tender age of 4, Natalie landed her first film role in Happy Land, 1943, but it was her role in Miracle on 34th Street, 1947, at the age of 8 that catapulted her to stardom. As a child actress, Wood exhibited remarkable talent and poise, traits that would define her career. She seamlessly transitioned from child roles to teenage parts, notably starring alongside James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause, 1955. This film not only showcased her acting abilities, but also marked her as a serious actress capable of tackling complex characters. Her performance earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress, a testament to her talent at such a young age. Wood's career continued to flourish throughout the late 1950s and 1960s. She starred in a string of successful films, including Splendor in the Grass, 1961, for which she received another Academy Award nomination, this time for Best Actress. Perhaps her most iconic role came in 1961 with the film adaptation of the musical West Side Story, where she played Maria, a role that solidified her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. Personal life and relationships. Despite her professional success, Wood's personal life was often tumultuous. She was married 3 times, twice to actor Robert Wagner. Their first marriage, which began in 1957, ended in divorce in 1962. However, the two rekindled their relationship and remarried in 1972. Wagner and Wood were one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples, often seen together at high-profile events and on magazine covers. In addition to her marriages, Wood had high-profile relationships with other notable figures, including actor Warren Beatty and producer Richard Gregson. Her relationship with Wagner, however, remained the most significant and enduring, despite its ups and downs. They had one child together, Courtney Wagner, and Wood had another daughter, Natasha, from her marriage to Gregson. The fateful weekend. The events leading up to Natalie Wood's death began on Thanksgiving weekend in 1981. Wood, Wagner, and Wood's co-star from the film Brainstorm, Christopher Walken, decided to spend the weekend on Wagner's yacht, the Splendor. The yacht was anchored off Catalina Island, a popular getaway destination for many Hollywood celebrities. On the evening of November 28th, the group had dinner at Doug's Harbor Reef, a restaurant on the island. According to reports, the evening was marked by heavy drinking and arguments, particularly between Wagner and Walken. Witnesses later recalled hearing loud voices and heated exchanges, adding to the aura of mystery and tension surrounding the night. After returning to the yacht, the situation escalated. According to Wagner's account, he and Wood argued in their stateroom before she went to bed. Wagner claimed that he later discovered both Wood and the yacht's dinghy, a small inflatable boat, missing. He assumed she had taken the dinghy to go ashore, something she had done before. However, the official timeline remains murky. Sometime during the night, Wood fell into the water and drowned. Her body was discovered the next morning, floating face down about a mile from the yacht. She was dressed in a nightgown, socks, and a down jacket, raising questions about how and why she ended up in the water. The initial investigation. The initial investigation into Natalie Wood's death concluded that it was an accidental drowning. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office reported that Wood had consumed alcohol and had superficial bruises on her body, which were consistent with slipping and falling overboard. There was no immediate evidence of foul play, and the case was quickly closed. However, many aspects of the investigation and its conclusions were met with skepticism. For one, the bruises on Wood's body were extensive and seemed inconsistent with a simple fall. Additionally, there were conflicting accounts from those aboard the yacht. The yacht's captain, Dennis Davern, initially supported Wagner's version of events, but later recanted, claiming he had been pressured to do so. Davern's later statements suggested a violent argument had taken place between Wagner and Wood, further fueling suspicions of foul play, renewed interest and reopened case. In the years following Wood's death, public and media interest never waned. Numerous books, documentaries, and articles continued to question the official account, and calls for reopening the investigation grew louder. In 2011, on the 30th anniversary of Wood's death, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department reopened the case, citing new evidence and witness statements. One of the most significant developments came from Dennis Davern, the yacht's captain. In his revised account, Davern claimed that Wagner and Wood had a violent argument before she went missing. He also stated that Wagner discouraged him from turning on the yacht's searchlight and delayed calling for help. These revelations cast a dark shadow over Wagner and raised the possibility of a cover-up. In 2012, the coroner's office amended Wood's death certificate, changing the cause of death from accidental drowning to drowning and other undetermined factors. This change reflected the uncertainties and unanswered questions surrounding the case. The amendment noted that the circumstances of how Wood ended up in the water were not clearly established. Christopher Walken's perspective. Christopher Walken, who was also on the yacht that night, has remained relatively silent on the matter. In interviews, Walken has expressed his belief that Wood's death was a tragic accident, consistent with the initial investigation's findings. He has refrained from speculating about what might have happened and has shown respect for Wood's memory and the grief of her family. Walken's reluctance to speak in detail about the events has been interpreted in various ways. Some see it as a desire to avoid further sensationalism and respect the privacy of those involved. Others view it as an attempt to distance himself from a tragic incident that has haunted those who were close to Wood. The ongoing quest for answers. Despite the renewed investigation and ongoing public interest, the exact circumstances of Natalie Wood's death remain elusive. The case continues to be a source of fascination and speculation, emblematic of Hollywood's blend of glamour and tragedy. For Wood's family, friends, and fans, the lack of closure has been particularly painful. In recent years, advances in forensic science and renewed witness testimonies have kept the case alive in the public consciousness. Documentaries and investigative reports have brought new attention to the discrepancies and unanswered questions. However, the absence of definitive evidence means that the mystery persists, with theories ranging from accidental drowning to foul play. Conclusion. The tragic death of Natalie Wood is one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries. A brilliant actress whose life was cut short under enigmatic circumstances, Wood's story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the complexities of human relationships. The conflicting accounts, unanswered questions, and renewed investigations have kept her case in the spotlight, reflecting the public's enduring fascination with her life and untimely death. As the investigation continues, the hope remains that one day the full truth will emerge, providing closure for her loved ones and a definitive end to one of Hollywood's most tragic stories. Until then, Natalie Wood's legacy endures, celebrated through her films and remembered by those who admired her talent, beauty, and spirit.